Hello everyone, in the map reading class today we are going to discuss the region of Southeast Asia. So already in Southeast Asia we discussed the Indo-Sino Peninsula, the countries of Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar. Today we are going to discuss the remaining part, particularly the Indonesia and the Malaysian part. Okay, so in the map reading class we discussed the continents one by one. In Asia we have divided the regions into West Asia, Central Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, like this. So in this today we are going to discuss the part of Southeast Asia. Okay, as usual let us discuss the surrounding regions first, then we shall discuss the importance of the regions in the interior. Okay, here it is the Malay Peninsula, and in the western part it has the Andaman Island. So between the Malaysia and the Andaman Island it is Andaman Sea, and in the western part it is the Indian Ocean. Okay, Indian Ocean, yes, and in the eastern part it is Pacific Ocean, and many marginal seas are located in this region. Here it is Java Sea, because it is the Java island, so it is Java Sea. Then and it is South Sea, and here Timor Sea. Okay, and after Timor Sea it is Arafura Sea, the northern part of Australia. Okay, and here it is Java Sea, and here it is Flores Sea, and then Panda Sea. So many marginal seas are located, and here it is Celebes Sea, and here it is Molucca Sea. Okay, and this part is the southernmost part of the South China Sea actually. Okay, so these are the major marginal seas. Okay, then actually the Indonesian islands, which extends from the 10 degree south to 10 degree north. So most of the regions spread over the equatorial region. Actually equator passes through the Sumatra, Singapore, Borneo, Sulawesi, and the Papua New Guinea region. Okay, here let us discuss the importance in the interior part. First of all, let us discuss the names of the islands and countries here. And this is Malay Peninsula, the country Malaysia, and it is the small island Singapore, the country Singapore, and this is Indonesian islands, and this island is Sumatra island, the largest one, and Java island, and this small island is Bali island, and it is Lombok island here, and it is Flores. So that is Flores Sea, and it is Timor, and in the Timor island the western Timor is part of Indonesia, and the eastern part is another country. Okay, and here in this island this is a province called Irian Jaya. Okay, and after this the island extends, and that is another country, Papua New Guinea. Okay, and here it is Celebes island. It is, they are call it as Sulawesi. Okay, Sulawesi, and similarly here it is the Borneo island, so which is frequently it is in the news, and the Bornean island is called as Kalimantan. Okay, Kalimantan, it is Sulawesi, it is Kalimantan. Okay, and in the Bornean island a small country is located, that is Brunei, one of the members of ASEAN. Okay, and the Malaysian province is located in this part also. So two provinces of Malaysia is located in the Borneo island of Indonesia. It is Sabah and Sarawak. Sabah and Sarawak provinces belong to Malaysia. Okay, so these are the important countries and islands. Okay, so here the major countries are Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Timor, and Papua New Guinea here, and Brunei. Okay, and then it is located in the equatorial part, and it receives heavy rainfall, and almost all islands have rainforest regions. So the rain decreases from west to east, and from the north to south, okay, because it is the equatorial region. 5 degree to 5 degree receives heavy rainfall, okay. And another one important geological feature is almost these islands are located in the complex plate boundary region. Too many plates converge in this region. Here it is, we know the Indian plate, a major plate. Similarly, the Pacific plate in the eastern part, that is also a major plate, and in between many minor plates are located. So the Caroline plate, Philippines plate, so those are here only, okay. And the Sagaing fault, which is the Burman plate, which is located here, and the Siberian Eurasian plate, which is extends up to this region, okay. So thus the major plates, 3 major plates, Indo-Malay plate, Eurasian plate and Pacific plate, and many minor plates are in between these major plates, the Caroline plate, Philippines plate, Burman plate, those are, okay. So recently the earthquake occurred in Myanmar due to the movement of the Sagaing fault, okay. And due to the plate convergence region, the region is prone to earthquake, volcano and tsunami, okay. And we know in 2004 the earthquake occurred in the eastern part of Sumatra, western part of Sumatra here, which caused a tsunami in the Bay of Bengal in many regions, okay. So that's all. And then the other economic importance here is, it is the major strait which is the important trade route between Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean, that is the Malacca Strait, okay. Malacca Strait here, and here it is Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra, Sunda Strait. Between Bali and Lombok, it is Lombok Strait, okay. And here between Sulawesi and Borneo, Celebes and Borneo, it is Makassar Strait, Makassar Strait. And here it is Molucca Passage between the Irian Jaya and here the Molucca Sea, here one island is located, and between Sulawesi, okay. So these are the major strait, and among these Malacca Strait is more important because of its economic and geopolitical importance, because almost all the international ships they access Pacific Ocean through the Malacca Strait only, okay. And other one important is the Lombok Strait, the ecological importance. The Lombok Strait is otherwise called as the Russell-Wallace line ecologically, okay. So it is a biological divide actually, and the line is called as Russell-Wallace, the contemporary of Charles Darwin, because it divides, it separates 2 major ecozone, the Indo-Malay ecozone and Australasian ecozone. The species found in the Australasia are not found in the Indo-Malay Peninsula. So it separates the species and the ecosystem here. That's why this line is called as biological divide, Russell-Wallace line, okay. We know kangaroo is found only the Australasian ecozone and not found in the Indo-Malay ecozone. Tiger is found here only and not here. Antelopes are found here. Monotremes are found here. So like this, it separates the entire ecosystem, okay. And then and many geopolitical importance and other international issues we read about Southeast Asia frequently. So we should know all the places. Once in the preliminary examination they asked the cities from north to south order. The Jakarta, it is located here, okay. So once they asked that Hanoi, Bangkok, Singapore, Jakarta, and they asked to arrange from north to south, okay. So we should know Jakarta is located in the Java island, okay. Then we can guess it simply, okay. Then so these are all the importance of the Southeast Asia, particularly the Indonesia and Malaysian region. And other importance are which are in the news frequently, that is the ASEAN summit or the oil palm cultivation in Indonesia, because due to the oil palm cultivation in Indonesia, their ecosystem is severely affected. The Indonesian government is not accepting this, but we know that they are doing, they have to clear many forest regions for oil palm cultivation. So they are the major producers of oil palm in the world. India is the major largest importer of palm oil from Indonesia, okay. And other issues are the species related environmental important news, the Javan rhino, Sumatran rhino, the orangutan, Javan orangutan, Sumatran orangutan are the two genetic difference in the orangutan ape, greater apes. Okay. So the orangutan is the severely affected species due to the deforestation in Indonesia, okay. And then Bali is one of the major tourist spot, that is, and these regions have many active volcanoes also, and recently also last month one volcanic eruption occurred in the Indonesian island, okay. So that's all. So these are all the importance of Southeast Asia. So thus you revise whenever you read any issue about the Southeast Asia in this or any other region, just have an atlas and read the news with the reference of atlas, okay. So these are the importance here, okay. That's all. In the next session we shall discuss Russia and the remaining part, okay. Thank you all.